My soon-to-be ex-wife and I are both 26 years old, and we have a 5-year-old son and a 10-month-old daughter together. I work as a manager at an IT company, and she works as a receptionist at a hospital. However, she hasn't been working much due to pregnancy and maternity leave. I'm an outgoing person, whereas she is more introverted and enjoys spending time with close family members, including her family, me, and our children. She also enjoys the company of a few childhood friends. On Saturday, July 1st, 2023, an ex-employee from my workplace, who was 23, came to our house thinking I'd be home, since I usually don't work on Saturdays. He came to deliver some important documents that I had left at his house the day before when we were discussing work-related matters. My wife opened the door, not knowing who he was. He explained that he used to work for me, and after he did, she invited him inside and offered him coffee while he waited for me. At that time, I was at my parents' house about 5 miles away. Here's what happened next, according to this ex-employee, as best as I can recall from our conversation over the phone 2 days ago. Employee: do you know about me and your wife? Me: what do you mean? Please explain. Employee: remember that day last month when you weren't home, and I came to drop off the documents? I should have called you beforehand. I'm sorry. Me: yes, I remember. Employee: after your wife invited me in and offered to make coffee, we started talking and quickly bonded over literature. She was very friendly, and I know what I'm about to tell you is wrong, but we started kissing. Then your son came into the living room, saw us, and asked who I was. She told him not to worry, and that he should just go watch TV. After that, we went upstairs and, well, you know what happened? Me: are you joking? If you're just trying to cause trouble, this isn't funny. Employee: no, it's not a lie. I just thought I should tell you because your little boy saw his mother with someone else. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring it if you ever found out. Just remember that your wife is the married one, not me. I didn't force her into anything. Me: I don't believe you. Employee: that's why I resigned on July 7th. I didn't know if you knew or not, and I didn't want this on my record. I won't bother you again. I'm sorry. At that point, I was furious, hurt, and in shock. This employee had only started working for me in May, and I was certain that my wife had never even known he existed until that day. I confronted her about it. At first, she denied everything, but then she admitted to what had happened after realizing the severity of the situation, especially with the employee quitting. She was very sorry and said she didn't know it came over her. I then told her, apparently our son saw you. She started crying. I told her that I was going to stay with my parents for a few days while I figured out what to do. My parents and even her family have been very supportive of me and do not condone what she did. I've been staying with my parents since then, and I've been able to see my son and baby daughter on Facebook. I've told them that I will be with them soon. After thinking it through, I've decided that there's no coming back from this and that we will definitely be getting a divorce. The main issue now is custody and finances. I don't want to end up like many other men who get divorced because of their wives' actions and end up losing the house and only seeing the kids on weekends. How do I go about ensuring I don't lose the house and that I see my children just as much, if not more, than she does? I live in England, by the way.